Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another recap of Tyler Perry's Zatima, Season 3, Episode 8, Brothers and Enemies. So, they're riding around, whatever the case may be, and Mr. Tyrone ends up calling Tony. He was like, yeah, you just told me to call you whenever you see Zach or whatever. So, come to find out, Zach pulls up at the barbershop. And he lets Tony know that Tony was like, yeah, I'm pulling up right now. So Zach goes in. He was just like, hey, hi, Zach, how you doing? And he was like, hey, Mr. Tyrone. He's like, where's Jeremiah? He was like, hold up. I thought I asked you something. He was like, my bad. Hi, Mr. Tyrone. Have you seen my brother? Jeremiah, what were you talking about? So basically, Mr. Tyrone was just like, I ain't see your brother, but I thought you were talking about today. He was like, yeah, your brother came in a couple of hours ago. And I don't know where he is. I don't know what's not clicking in Zach's mind when people telling him that they haven't seen him. They're actually being honest, but since he's so riled up, nothing that people are saying to him is getting through to him. So Mr. Tyrone tried to tell him a story, whatever the case may be. And he was just like, I don't got nothing to say to you. Just tell me where my brother is. So he eventually listened. And then it started going left. He started getting loud because it's like, I want my brother. That's just what my focus on. I want my brother. The fact that all these people lied to me and they were close to me, like, where's my brother? Just tell me where my brother is. Zach had enough of it. He ended up leaving next to, Tony pulled up right in the nick of time. He was like, Zach, whatever. He was out there with my brother. He was like, yeah. But I'm on this type of time. I want to help you out because, we can fight, we can do whatever, but I'm sure trying to make you understand, like, I know how you get down, understand he's your brother, but he has a problem. But he's like, why people keep telling me that he has a problem? I could care less about him if he has a problem. Like, but he touched my girl and it's on site, and that's what I'm about to whoop his behind. And Tony just kept saying he has a problem. He can care less about his problem. And he was just like, yeah, he said something about his mother. And he was like, don't ever bring my mother up again. Next, he was gone. Like, he was livid. So meanwhile, Belinda pulled up a few blocks away from her house. She was like, "You gotta get this out of my car. He stank, whatever. Get this crack out of my house, my car, whatever." And the landlord, I don't want nothing in my business. So basically, Nate had to, they ended up calling Tony and tell Tony that dang it, what the heck? Oh, telling Tony that Jeremiah is at Belinda's house. I also left out a part where Fatima and Connie, they met up with Zach, and he figured out that was the location, whatever. He turned off his phone, and yeah, I'm not sure if I said that in the last episode, but whatever. That's how they all got into it. And then Connie went on her own to help, whatever. So fast forward, everybody's heading to Belinda's house. That's just what it is. Everybody's going to Belinda's house. So, once Jeremiah got inside, he's all loopy, whatever that case be. Fatima ends up going, so she pulls up to Angela's house. Sean is there, and he's ended up cooking food. But he was like, listen, I got to go. It's an emergency now because now Fatima wants Angela to go with her to Belinda's house so they can talk to Jeremiah and see what's going down. And Sean's still trying to cook. She said, listen, we got to go. He was like, what, you going to leave me here by myself? She was like, no, I'm going, so you got to go too. He was like, I don't even got my shoes. She's like, listen, you got more at your house. You even got just get that guy out. So they end up leaving. So everybody pulls up to Belinda's house. Fatima's there, and Belinda was just like, hey, no, wait, before Fatima pulls up, Nate goes to take, Jeremiah to the bathroom or something like that, whatever the case may be. Belinda ends up calling Zach and letting him know that Jeremiah's at her house, gives him the address, and then she ends up calling somebody else and telling them to confirm whatever, so that basically everybody's calling the Belinda's house. So Nate comes back downstairs at the same time. He was like, who are you on the phone? He's like, whatever that's going on is my business. He was like, no, what are you talking about? It's mind your business. So next thing you know, the knock on the door is Angela and Fatima. They end up coming in. Belinda was like, hey, Fatima. She was like, where's Jeremiah? And Nate goes to get Jeremiah. Basically, Jeremiah is all out of it, but he's still kind of coherent. So Fatima starts talking to him, and it was like, she was like, open your eyes. He was like, my eyes is open. Oh my God, I'm so sorry, Jeremiah. I'm so sorry, Fatima. It was an accident, it was a mistake. He was like, you know your brother's on your way to come get you. He was like, I don't care. It was a mistake. So even though he's high on it, he's still like, he's kind of like lucid a little bit to understand that what he did was wrong. But at the same, he's like, yeah, what it is. He's my brother. It's going to be okay. That's what his mindset is. So next thing you know, Tony pulls up. And then they was like, Zach is on his way here. And they was like, how would he know to come here? And everybody looked at Belinda. She was like, no, it wasn't me. Next thing you know, Zach comes in and pushed the door open. Like, because he's now, Jeremiah said he had to go to the bathroom. So Nate had to take him upstairs to the bathroom. Zach comes in, livid through. He was like, you knew. Everybody knew, but everybody wanted to keep me in the dark. So the fact that he was like, Jeremiah, and they were like, with my brother, nobody wanted to get him. He was like, I'm about to start breaking stuff. Like, because I got to get this stuff on my chest. Like, y'all kept this one secret away from me that y'all could help prevent this. And it probably would have been a different outcome had they just told from the get-go. Especially for Tima. But, you know, she's trying to save face because she know how he get down. And she don't want him to go to jail. Her baby daddy and her husband is all she want. And that's not about to go happen that way. So, Zach, he started breaking stuff in Belinda's house. Like, he threw the table. He started hemming up Tony and Nate. And then Angela got scared. She went ahead behind Nate. And it was just like, Tim was like, you're not going back there. And she was like, you're not going to touch me. He was like, I'm not going to. He's like, ah. And then, you know, he's still, you know, going about his business. So eventually stuff started transpiring that I guess he was able to have enough space away from each other. Because Tony also had to talk him down like, listen, stop doing this. This is not good for you, whatever the case may be. And he still started breaking stuff. So Zach ended up taking his behind to the back. Before he could do the next, you know, it was gunshots. And you see Zach come back down and cover Fatima. Yes, Jeremiah had a gun. Jeremiah had a gun. Because also, they found out Belinda was the reason why Zach came there. And I know, and Fatima, my like, this is exactly why I can't stand this B. Like, she keep doing too much. She's freaking messy. And just she was threatening she was gonna call the police. So Jeremiah pop in the air, and everybody started flying. Like, this episode, it's starting to get crazy. Like, it's crazy how Zatima got more action than Sisters right about that. It's crazy. Like, I know they're two different shows, but they together. They're together, okay? They together. But yeah, I can't wait for next week because it's about to go down. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoy. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.